Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692 or visit online at qualitydisposalsystems.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique, specially trained approach to orthodontic treatment with Invisalign and braces. They love getting to know their patients personally and take the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best treatment possible.
Welcome.
They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see if Embrace Orthodontics is right for you. More online at embracemn.com.
Welcome into WCMP's production of high school basketball. And now let's head to the court with Game Day Gilman.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
In advanced facilities,
we help you live
in the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to this basketball game here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. We're at St. John's University for this 6AA matchup between the Mora Mustangs and the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders. Want to give a quick shout out here to Wellia Health for giving us the sponsorship to do this video here at this quarterfinal game. Wellia Health live video streaming of Mora boys basketball brought to you by Wellia Health. Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at all Wellia Health campuses. Again, thank you to Wellia Health. Well, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I am joined alongside by Joe Lattimore here for this game. And Joe, this is bound to be a very good one, and it's a rematch of the regular season. These two are Granite Ridge Conference opponents.
Yeah, looking at the schedule and seeing how they went here this year, both teams won. I called this one the rubber match. Both teams have one win against each other. Mora winning the last one, so I'm looking forward. It's a 2-7 game, but in the section. But I'm looking forward to an up and down battle, just like we had in the previous game that we were able to watch. Great to see high school basketball back and gyms full. Great atmosphere here at St. John's, so I am looking forward to this game. Absolutely. It should be a fun one. In the first game here at St. John's University, Annandale beat Malacca by a score of 61-49. And in that last game we watched, it got down to the wire there between Osakis and Sauk Center, and the final score in that one was, I believe, 59-56 in that game. So if that's any precursor as to what this game will be like, we're in for a good one, and this one should come down to the wire again. But Mora, they're coming into this one off of a opening night win over Holdingford. They got the victory in that one, 59-23. They were up 41-8 at halftime. St. Cloud Cathedral in their game on Thursday got the victory over Pine City in overtime, 71-66. I was able to be at that one and call that game, and that was a fun one between those two teams. That game, Pine City was up nearly 10 at half, but the Crusaders, they hit a three-point shot, an NBA range three-point shot before halftime to make it a 7-point game, and then after the half was over, it was all St. Cloud Cathedral. They gained all the momentum and held Pine City from scoring for a while. Pine City did come back and score a 14 points to 8 to St. Cloud Cathedral to end the game at 59 apiece. So they went into overtime, and St. Cloud Cathedral kind of just got all momentum to go to their side once again, held Pine City off the board for some time, and then they were able to get to the free throw line and execute from there as well, and Pine City just could not come back in that one. It came down to the last 3 points, but then after that, Pine City had to foul and send St. Cloud Cathedral to the line once again, and unfortunately for Pine City, Cathedral hit both of those free throws, which made it an insurmountable lead. A three-point shot wouldn't have been enough with only 5 seconds left. So that is how Cathedral got here. Now, during the regular season, Mora, Granite Ridge Conference champs,
They only had the one loss, as we mentioned, Joe, to St. Cloud Cathedral. So this is the third time these two teams will play each other. And what is different about this game? Of course, playoffs, but what do you think for these teams that they're thinking about coming into this game?
Well, I think coming into the game, a couple of things that to think about here is, Mora, pretty easy 2-15 matchup. Usually that's a pretty good win for the 2 seed. Not battle tested as much. Some of the things to look into. Cathedral having that 7-10 matchup in the first round. A little bit more battle tested coming into this one. With that though, Mora might have a little bit fresher legs. It's only 2 days in between. They played Thursday and it's Saturday today, of course. So, who's got the fresher legs? Who's going to be able to handle the ups and downs early? There's like I said, there's a lot of energy in the gym here today. And how are you going to be able to control your emotions, keep the highs not too high and the lows not too low, to keep on their game plan and do what they need to do to be successful here today?
And I like what you said there about being too high and not getting too low. I think that's huge because in a playoff game, especially with the atmosphere, you're going to somewhere you don't normally play at. You go to and like you mentioned on the car right over here, a bigger court that you don't play on in your normal high schools. So I think the atmosphere can definitely provide some added pressure as well and kind of get their adrenaline running a little bit higher than it normally would be, especially when you're playing at a place like St. John's U that we are this afternoon. We've got about a minute left before we get to the start of this one. So we'll take a commercial break. We'll hear a word from some of our fine sponsors. And when we come back, we'll be set for tip-off here in this Section 6AA quarterfinal matchup between the Mora Mustangs and the St. Cloud Cathedral Crusaders.
Hold on to your napkins, cheeseburger fans. DQ is taking taste buds for an all-out flavor ride with a new signature stacked burger menu featuring 5 mouth-wowing cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef, like the loaded A1 Steakhouse burger with 2 amazing premium sauces, and the zesty flamethrower burger with, oh hello, jalapeno bacon. So tell your taste buds to buckle up and try the new DQ signature stacked burger menu today. DQ, happy tastes good.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
When you're ready to get engaged, make sure to shop Chilson Jewelers in downtown Cambridge for a wide variety of both natural and lab-grown diamonds. Why a lab-grown diamond? Lab-grown diamonds are eco-friendly and have all the same characteristics as natural diamonds. Plus, you could save up to 50% by choosing a lab-grown diamond for your center stone. When you're ready to take the next step in your relationship, find the perfect natural or lab-grown diamond at Chilson Jewelers, your custom design specialists in downtown Cambridge.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They'll also do grading, build site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. So whether you're building, demolishing, landscaping, or have a muddy driveway, call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth.
Insurance can help you protect your future and your loved ones, and Thrivent is committed to finding solutions that align with your life. But your needs may change over time. That's why it's a good idea to check your insurance coverage annually. Give Melissa Weinridge a call at 320-679-8365 to schedule your checkup. If requested, a licensed insurance agent producer may contact you, and financial solutions, including insurance, may be solicited.
Thrivent is the marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. Insurance products issued by Thrivent. Not available in all states. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent. Thrivent.com/disclosures.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Just about set for tip-off here at this Section 6AA quarterfinal game between the Mora Mustangs and the Cathedral Crusaders. And we'll look at your starters for the Cathedral Crusaders. It'll be number 2, Tommy Pfeiffer. Number 3, Emmanuel Katzera. Number 4, Max Pfeiffer. Number 5, Jordan Schumann. And number 41, Kellen Kinzer. They are head coached by Mike Sand. On the other side for the Mora Mustangs, number 4, Dallas Fix. Number 12, Gage Brady. number 15, Max Sampson, number 23, James Oslin, and number 35, Garrett Honstrom. Mora is head coached by Kurt Graycheck, and of course, Mora has their big 6'8" senior, number 35, Garrett Honstrom. And Joe, how important is it to have a guy of that size on your side in a game like this?
Well, I think the important, what helps with that is just there's somebody who's got to take up space in the middle, and that's going to open up some opportunities for some outside shots just because you've got to be cognizant of where he is at a 6'8" frame, and he's got a good frame to him. He's going to be able to get some easy opportunities inside if you're not watching. So it helps free up some outside shots, but also it's going to make the post that much more important for Mora to establish early and get going.
Absolutely, and of course this live video streaming of Mora boys basketball brought to you by Wellia Health. Looking for a career in healthcare? Wellia Health is hiring. Search Join Our Team at www.welliahealth.org. That's WELIAHEALTH.org. Honstrom and Kinzer at the center court to get the tip-off, and the tip-off is won by St. Cloud Cathedral. Cathedral will pass it back to Schumann, and Schumann will start up the court with it for the Crusaders. He'll hand it off now to Max Pfeiffer. And now inside, no good on the shot there. Rebounded by Honstrom.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to talk over you there. This is a nice little high screen there that got him wide open on the block there, but just could not finish for the Crusaders.
It was a good opening shot there for Cathedral, just missed, and the rebound by Honstrom. Now Gage Brady has it. He starts with it here on the near side, gives it in the corner. Now to Dallas Fix. Dallas Fix to Sampson. Max Sampson, the guy who really starts things for Mora. He is their best ball handler, and man, can he shoot from anywhere on the court. Dallas Fix will drive inside. That shot is a little bit long, and there we see the long arms from Honstrom getting the rebound, and the shot from Oslin is no good, and rebounded here by Kinzer of Cathedral.
Some great opening looks for both teams. Maybe get the jitters out here and start making these shots.
On the near side now, inside to Kinzer for Cathedral, and stolen away by Brady.
It's a nice little double team there. Came from the backside. Got him picked the pocket on the backside, and it was a nice little steal there for the Mustangs.
First steal of the game for the Mustangs. In trouble was Sampson. He got it out of there to Brady. Now on the near side for three, and he drains it. Max Sampson will start things for the Mora Mustangs, and the Mustangs are on the board first. They lead 3-0.
Nice open three from the left elbow. Nice form, nice shot, and Mustangs are up early.
Oh, beautiful pass inside to Kinzer. Oh, and then it gets Honstrom got the hand on the ball as Kinzer went up for the shot, and it got stuck in the crease of the rim, and it will go back to the Mustangs.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Went up for the dunk, and it was blocked against the backboard by Honstrom there, and got stuck right in the crease there. Maybe a little bit more air in the ball would be needed, huh?
Maybe just a little bit. Now on the other side is Dallas Fix. He drives to the free throw line, passes it back out of the perimeter to Sampson. Sampson has it poked out by Kutzera, but it'll roll out of bounds. Last touched by Cathedral.
Both teams starting in a man-to-man type look here for their defenses.
And so far it's been pretty even. Both teams doing a good job on defense, but both sides have as well had their shots to take.
You know, Cathedral's got a great answer to Honstrom with Kinzer. Kinzer's a big body. Gives up a little bit in inches, but he's got a solid base here as they try and get it down into Honstrom right now.
Now back out to the top of the key to Gage Brady for three, and that is good. Gage Brady, another one of those young guys who can hit from anywhere, and he's only a freshman, Joe.
Wow.
He's got a long career here at Mora.
Wow. Yeah, great form, great shot, and early 6-0 lead here.
15.5 to go in this first half. Cathedral trails by 6. Now with it is Max Pfeiffer. He gives it off to Schumann just outside the free throw line. I didn't see if they got a hand on it or not.
Looked like it was blocked, just a little tipped a little bit there.
A tip by Oslin, and then a two there. Or is that a three? That is
3
a
point.
3. And that's, again, Gage Brady.
He's got lethal here from the left wing.
And now driving inside is Tommy Pfeiffer, trying to work on Brady. But Brady, as I mentioned, only a freshman. He has got some very good defense. Oh, and Honstrom going to get called for the foul. He's biting his jersey so as to hold his tongue there. He definitely disagrees with it.
Well, it was a nice screen, backdoor cut, pick and roll. 41 as Kinzer runs all the way open to the line, and he went for the dunk there, and Holmstrom tried to block it against the board, and I guess he got a little bit of him on the body.
Yeah, Holmstrom talking with the ref saying, hey, I don't think I got him, but the ref did not agree. 9-1 now as the first free throw is down from Kinzer. He has a chance at a second one here. Dallas Fix checks out of the game, and in for him is Jonah Smart. We're in number 5. And Kinzer makes both. So it's 9-2 now in favor of the Mora Mustangs. Max Sampson gives it off to Brady. Brady at the SJU logo. Drifts to the far side. He'll hand it off to Sampson. Sampson tries to drive inside. Now back to the far side to Brady for 3. That hits nothing, and it'll be taken by Jordan Schumann.
Little heat check there. Right side wing this time.
And taking it to the basket, no good there from Max Pfeiffer. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Sampson has it. Pass it to the far side to Gage Brady. Brady on the far side, pauses for a moment. Then he'll pass it to Honstrom. Honstrom quickly gives to Sampson on the near side now.
Looks like a little bit of a four-out motion offense here. 4-out, 1-in post-type offense that they're running through here.
Honstrom gets bumped by Kinzer, gives it off to Brady. Now to Smart. Jonas Smart wanted to go inside. He's guarded well, and defense from Cathedral there very good as they pass it back outside the perimeter. Now Gage Brady has it on the far side, gives it back to Honstrom. Honstrom now to Sampson, quickly inside to Oslin. Oslin looks for the bank shot, no good off the rim, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs.
Really being patient on offense. Mora trying to get the ball inside, looking for their opportunities. You know, a lot of their three-point plays came from inside out. Get the ball inside, get it outside. Nice shot going towards the basket. They've been successful on that. Really trying to run their offense and get the best shot possible.
And so far, Mora has hit on a lot of theirs, but right now they've missed their last one. And now for 3 on the other side for Cathedral went Nathan Schaefer. That's no good, and Gage Brady will pick it up for the Mustangs. Brady has it on the near side into the corner now to Sampson. Sampson guarded by Kadzera, now to the top of the key to Smart. Now to Sampson. Sampson over to Oslin. Oslin will quickly give it to Smart. Now inside to Honstrom. Honstrom, they're going to double team him. Then Brady was inside. Nice job by Brady to cut underneath. And Honstrom found him wide open. And Cathedral will get their first team foul. That goes against Kadzera.
Yeah, Honstrom had 3 guys on him when that ball went to the post. They were digging and triple teaming him there. And the guy that turned his back was Brady's guy, and he went right to the rim and got a chance to go to the free throw line.
The first one up there by Brady, no good. Dallas Fix will check back into the game for James Oslin for the Mora Mustangs. 13 minutes to go here in the first half, 9-2, Mora with the lead. Gage Brady's second one is no good, but Dallas Fix right there for the rebound for Mora. He's inside, now back out to Sampson. Sampson gives it off to Smart on the far side. Smart wanted to drive. Got a little bit of room for him to maneuver, but he'll hand it off to Fix. Now to Sampson. Sampson again on the near side. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. As I say, patient offense again, looking for the best shot that they can.
Cathedral
not rushing anything. Sorry.
Oh, that's my bad. Cathedral almost got the ball away there. Schaefer with a poke, but nice job by Dallas Fix just to be aware of where the ball is at. Now to Honstrom here on the near side. Now to Sampson, top of the key. He's directing traffic down there, telling Smart where he wants him to set up. Tries to get around Kadzera. Kadzera got the poke and the steal. Kadzera down the court for Cathedral, and poking it back out is Sampson on the other side. It will go out of bounds. Cathedral will hold on to it, but the first steal for Cathedral there.
A lot of back checking going on.
Yes, yes, certainly.
It's a hockey tournament right now, right?
Yes, yes. Kadzera gets the inbound now to Schaefer. Schaefer gives it off here to Schumann. Schumann tried to get it over the defender's hands of Smart and Sampson, but their hands are in the way, and that ball will go out of bounds. Cathedral will hold on to it.
Cathedral's got some really good action coming out of the inbounds play here, trying to get that open shot to the baseline.
Smart hanging on to the side of Schumann, and that shot is no good. Rebounded here by the Mustangs as they'll take it up the court. Sampson calls out the offense and passes it to the near side here to Smart. Smart trying to drive inside, backs it out there to Bolo, and that's going to go off of the leg. Nice job there by Bolo to realize that went off the defender's leg and then just watched it roll out of bounds.
Yeah, he was thought about it and stopped himself, and then the Crusader defender was like, all right, you can have it under bounds. I'm not going after this one.
Nice, good awareness job there by the Mustangs, and looks like the Mustangs, Sampson, stepped on the boundary line on that far side, so the turnover will give the ball back to Cathedral. And I know just from playing some pickup basketball, it's hard to work on the boundary line like that or anywhere near the sideline because you got to be so aware of where your feet are at because just even a little part of your sneaker touches and that ball goes the other way.
Well, spatial awareness, too. That side of the court is a little bit further away from the court, so a lot of times you think you've got a little bit more room just because your gym has them going right there next to the court.
And now we get a charge call here on Cathedral. I believe that's going to be on Kinzer.
That'll be his first.
Kinzer's first, only the team's second. Mora has one team foul. And James Oslin going to check into the game for Jonas Smart. And Oslin will inbound the ball here to Max Sampson. 9-2 the Mustangs lead, 11:15 to go in the first half. He passed it on the far side to Bolo. Bolo gets a screen there from Fix, and Fix got the ball off the tip, and he's working to get it back out to Bolo. Bolo grabs it with one hand, now gives it to Hanstrom. Hanstrom to Oslin. Oslin trying to drive inside, backs out, now drives again, looking for the bank shot. That time got the friendly roll and drops it in for two. 11-2 is the Mora lead, and quickly up the court go the Crusaders. It's Tommy Pfeiffer who gives it off to Nathan Schaefer on the far side. He jumps inside the perimeter, and then you get a foul here on Mora. Dominic Bolo. His first foul, team's second. Kudzera checks out, and Zach Plant checks into the game.
Benches get a little shorter here in the postseason as well. 7-8 is probably the number you want to look for. It gets even shorter in the second half.
And a three there from Tommy Pfeiffer for the Crusaders. And they hit on a long shot here for the first time this afternoon. And you know, I watched their game on Thursday against Pine City, and man, when they can get that three ball going, they're kind of hard to stop. Sampson now with it for the Mustangs, gives it to Hanstrom, now to Bolo. Bolo drifts towards the free throw line, gives it back out to Dallas Fix. On the far side for Oslin. Oslin stops, gives it to Hanstrom. Now inside, trying to go to Dallas Fix. That was tipped away from him. Oslin there, though, on the far side to grab it back.
Might have been a little.
And you want to try and get it inside, but sometimes you need to be just a tad more patient. This poked out by Schaefer, going to be stolen away by Kinzer.
Great defensive play there by the Crusaders.
Absolutely. Now for three. Kinzer, the big man, pulling up from three, and that's off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Sampson. 11-5. The Mora Mustangs still lead. 9:38 to go. Half number one. Sampson gives it off to Bolo. Bolo on the far side. He has it poked out by Pfeiffer and stolen away. Pfeiffer will take it to the net, and he tries to go the opposite way. Tries to go up through the net, and that is no good. Dominic Bolo with the rebound for Mora. Now inside, Dallas Fix, easy in for two.
I had too much pressure on him there, and he just lost track of where he was.
And we get a timeout called here on the court. I believe it was St. Cloud Cathedral who called the timeout there. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Boys Basketball on Nice 95.5.
Hello from all of us at Knox Professional Cleaning Services. This is Lyndon
and Alana.
We are here to support you through life's journey and help with all of your cleaning needs. We encourage you to get to know us and the services that we provide. Find us on all social media platforms or visit knoxproclean.com. Please join our Facebook group, KPCS Community Connection, where we help more business thrive. This is just one of the ways we help everyone to live their best life, living in peace, prosperity, and youth.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Streaming live on kbk.com with video thanks to Wellia Health. Struggling to keep up the spark in your life? Wellia Health has a team of mental health experts able to help you, often with the same day appointment availability. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule an appointment. Thanks again to Wellia Health for sponsoring this video stream here for the Mora Boys Basketball Playoffs.
You think they could help me keep up with the camera? Get a little too excited watching everything happen. I'm like, oh, the camera's on the other side. So sorry for those at home watching.
doing the best we can. Sometimes you just get into the action so much and you forget for a moment. Now Cathedral with it, trying to go inside. Thomas Pfeiffer puts it up, in for two. Nice assist there as he shot in to get that shot to fall. 13-7, Mora still with the lead, 8:45 to go. Max Sampson on the near side, gives it off to Oslin. Oslin will drift inside now, back out to the top of the key to Dallas Fix. He wants Sampson on the far side. He's guarded by Plant. Fix gave a screen, and then Sampson went the other way. Now Sampson inside, back out to the top of the key to Hanstrom. Now to Bolo. Bolo trying to get around the defender, and Pfeiffer got another steal, and he'll try to take it to the net. Shot is up and one. And a double whammy there for Bolo.
Well, it was a great hedge by Pfeiffer there. He really fought through it. It looked like it was going to be a high screen there. He fought through it, beat him to this spot, and was able to get the steal, and now he's going to the line for the chance for the old three-point play.
Maddox Balmer will check into the game for Mora, and yeah, it was just a good play there from Pfeiffer to get the steal plus the two. Misses on the shot, and the score is 13-9, Mora with the lead. Again, these two teams played twice during the regular season. They're Granite Ridge Conference foes. The only loss for Mora during the regular season in the conference was to this team, and Jonas Smart gets a shot to fall for the Mustangs. It's 15-9, creeping up on 8 minutes to go.
Nice. Again, they're really trying to find, they're actually finding some good things on that back block there. They got a lot of good opportunities there.
Kinzer goes in on Hanstrom, and it is blocked by Hanstrom. Hanstrom, it is so hard to shoot on him. He's got just those lengthy arms. I mean, it helps being 6'8", too.
He's got that basketball body, right? The long, lean arms. And, again, that backdoor block is right open for the Mustangs.
And give Hanstrom credit for the assist there. What a pass it was from him to find Smart open. And he had to get around a hand of a defender as well.
Yes.
17-9 now. Mora leads, 7.5 minutes to go. This shot just a little jumper there from Schaefer. 17-10, Mora with the lead. 7:15 to go in the first half. Sampson and Plant being physical, and Plant is going to get called for the foul. He was a little too physical on that one.
Yeah, they'll let you bump a little bit, but you knock them off course, they're going to call that one.
3 team fouls now for each side. Jonas Smart checks out, and for him is Gage Brady. Brady inbounds here to Oslin. Right back to Brady on the pass. He'll take it to the top of the key.
Brady has to come out. He earlier had something going on with his leg. Looks like he's back in, feeling better, and looks like he's okay.
Well, that's good. Something you never want to see is injuries, no matter what side it's on. You just hate to see that. Hanstrom inside on the pass from Sampson, and he got swatted a couple times as he spun around to put that shot up. And we'll get a foul here. That's going to be on Plant again.
It's a nice, so they're running that pick and roll, and what he's doing is he's sealing the smaller defender on him as they switch on that high screen, and that gets Hanstrom all by himself, down there by himself on a much smaller defender, and a great offensive set there for the Mustangs.
Great play, great setup, and Hanstrom makes the first one. It's 18-11. And Hanstrom misses on the second, and it's rebounded here by Schaefer. So only one for Hanstrom. It's 18-11, 6:45 to go. Max Pfeiffer trying to drive inside, gives it off to Kudzera. Kudzera for three, that's off the mark, and Jonas Smart got a hand on it, and he'll grab the rebound. Another long-armed young man who was able to his long arms there helped Mora get possession back.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, they got long arms, and they're in great position on the defensive rebound. They know where the ball's going. Looks like they've been well coached on how to get a defensive rebound. Not a lot of open areas for the Crusaders to get that offensive board.
And you just talked about rebounds. This Mora Mustang team, a very good defensive rebounding team, and they also know on offense where to be to get the offensive rebounds. Of course, Sampson drives inside, no good on the shot, rebounded there by Max Pfeiffer. Taking it up the court now is Thomas Pfeiffer for three, and he drains it. Makes it 18-14 now with 5:55 to go.
That three ball is just so lethal. You got a nice little lead. Next thing you know, you look up, and they hit a couple of them. Now it's only 4 points.
Thomas Pfeiffer has hit 2 here in the first half. 5:40 to go. Sampson on the far side. Now to Brady. Brady definitely wanted the three. Instead, he'll drive inside, pull up a little bit of a jumper. Somebody got a hand on it. And Schaefer will bring it down for the Crusaders. Someone from Cathedral got a hand on it to knock that away, and now the shot from Katzera on an awkward angle. I don't know how he got that one to fall, but he did. Nice shot.
Just the body control on that one. Up in the air, moving around, and had to shoot it over Hanstrom on that one. And they need a timeout to regroup here.
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive shot there from Katzera to get his first points in the game, and it's an 18-16 game, and all of a sudden, Cathedral's right back in it. Now, we talked about it a little bit. Mora, they're a team who doesn't all the time necessarily want to go up and down and play the scoring game. They want to rely more on defense and play the more defensive game and have more time of possession on the offense. But in a game like this where it seems like the pace is a little bit higher, I mean, what is the message to this Mora team?
I think the main message is settle down, let's run what we do best. That we don't want to get into anything that they want us to do. Let's do what we want to do to be successful. And that's just the message that coaches is telling them right now. Hey, let's run our stuff. We're okay. We're going to go on a run here too. So just be patient, run our stuff, and good things will happen.
Brady will start with it. He drives inside, gives it out to Jonah Smart for three. That is just off the mark. Swatted away from Hanstrom on the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Cathedral's Katzera. Mora will hold on to it. And one thing with Cathedral, size-wise, these two teams are pretty well matched up. It's pretty even.
Yeah, you know, the familiarity with both everybody, too. So they've had 2 times to go at each other, so they've tried a couple different things here or there, what worked, what didn't. Now it's about, okay, how do we react to what they've done? Let's counteract what they did. So, again, it's always good to see conference opponents in the playoffs because they're so familiar with each other.
More on offense after the rebound went out of bounds off of Cathedral. Dallas Fix tries to drive inside, and Kinzer got the block on that one, and taking up the court is Schumann for Cathedral. He's going to drive inside, and that pass is blocked and stolen away here by Dallas Fix. He'll get the steal, and Sampson will get the ball from him, and he'll slow things down just a little bit as he takes it back to the offensive side of the court for Mora. Now on the far side to Dallas Fix. To Gage Brady now. Brady on that far side gives it off to Smart. Now to Dallas Fix. Fix trying to drive inside. That ball is going to get away from him, and it should... Let's see, it will be Cathedral ball.
I think Mora thought it was going to be off of Cathedral, and they're going to keep it, but looks like it bounced off one of them.
Yeah, I thought it went off of Cathedral, but I'm not down on the court, so my eyes certainly deceived me on that one, and Cathedral has it. Thomas Pfeiffer with it. At the top of the key, gets a screen there from Schumann. He drives inside, has it blocked by Sampson, but Kinzer being a good teammate right there to grab it back. Pfeiffer with the three, and that's off the front of the rim. Max Sampson can't grab the rebound. Dallas Fix will, though, for Mora.
Just great positioning again. A little bit of hands here or there, but they were able to be in the right position to get that defensive rebound and start their offense down here now.
And sometimes I think people don't realize how hard it is to grab a rebound when you've got hands in your face going all over the place. Oh, and then Sampson may have gotten away with a bit of a travel. His shot is up, no good. Hanstrom with the rebound. Off the glass, no good. Kinzer will get it back for Cathedral. Sampson, I don't know if he left his feet.
Yeah, there were lots of people in the way there. Couldn't see what was going on.
And then we get a whistle here, and a foul will go on Mora. That's on Sampson, his first. Team's fourth. Yeah, Sampson in that far side corner. Couldn't tell if he left his feet or not, but the Cathedral fans certainly wanted a travel.
Well, we had an official standing right there in front of him, too, so I bet he probably saw better than them.
I would assume so as well. Shot is up and no good from Tommy Pfeiffer. Dallas Fix gets a rest, and in for him is James Oslin. 18-16 is the score, 3:17 to go in this first half. Pfeiffer corrects his mistake from the first time, gets this one to fall, and it's a 1-point game.
For as lethal as he's been from shooting, he's only 1 for 3 from the line right now.
And free throws can sometimes really make a game switch its direction and momentum.
Correct.
Sampson now on the far side, and we're going to get a foul here on Cathedral. And they have, in this game, let them play pretty physical up to this point.
Agreed, yeah. A couple of them now are starting to Kudzera just picked up his second, and Plant has 2, so a couple of guys having to go to the bench, going to have to play smart here for Cathedral this last 3:03 of the first half.
18-17 the score. Mora does lead. Oh, it's a 1-point lead, and Mora, we've seen A lot of times this year, Mora will have a really close first half or maybe even trail in the first half. But they are really, there is something about them in the second half that, my goodness, can they really turn it on. And, sometimes that's due to the conditioning, just the coaching, and just the players themselves. But, my goodness, can they really turn it on in the second half.
I think they just wear you down defensively. Look at these half-court sets that we're running. They have a lot of time here on the offensive side of the ball, and it just kind of wears you down defensively that you have to play that long of defense.
Gage Brady drove inside. He faked a shot, then waited for the defender to get by and drained it from just outside the paint. Makes it 20-17, 2:15 to go. That's Zach Plant out there. Now drifting towards the far side, gets a screen from Kinzer, now drifting to the near side. Gives it off here to Schumann. Schumann's going to drive inside. Now on the far side for Schaefer. Schaefer taking it inside. Step, shot. No good off the front of the rim. Hanstrom right there for the rebound.
Nice job of help side defense there. Every time they thought they had the corner turn, there was a blue jersey standing right there for the Mustangs.
Just under 2 to go. 20-17 the score. Brady gives inside to Hanstrom. Hanstrom trying to go and cut to the basket. Not able to. Kinzer with great defense. Gives it back out to Brady. Now to Smart, now to Sampson on the far side. Sampson, he looks to drive. He has the ball, almost stolen away by Plant, but got it back there. Good job of keeping his eye on it. And now a three from Sampson is good. Max Sampson for three.
He was eyeing that one up the whole possession there, and finally got where he wanted it and knocked it down.
And give credit to Oslin on a nice assist there, and now blocked on the shot. Hanstrom. Oh, but then the inbound, Gage Brady tried to keep it alive.
I thought he was out of bounds when he touched that. I didn't think he'd reestablished position yet, but it worked out for the Crusaders, even though.
Brady with it, drives inside, spin move, gives back out to Hanstrom for three, and that's good! Garrett Hanstrom for three!
That's probably unexpected for the Mustang there.
Well, he's showing that, hey, you got to guard me wherever I'm at. Oh, nice pass there from Max Pfeiffer inside to Kinzer.
That was great body control by Kinzer. Hanstrom came back to try and get the block, and Kinzer was just able to hang just a little bit longer, let him go by, and he was able to get a nice little shot for the Crusaders.
30 seconds to go, first half. Gage Brady looks like he'll just dribble some of this clock out, try and waste some time, and potentially get the last shot here for Mora before we reach the half.
Crusaders are saying, no, we got to get up here and go.
Yeah, you don't want to give Mora the last second shot, especially since now they feel like they've gotten a little bit of a rhythm going from outside the perimeter. Sampson gives off to Brady. 8 seconds left. Brady will give it back to Sampson. Sampson wanted the three instead of drive inside. Now to Jonas Smart for three. That is off the mark, no good. Oslin will get the rebound, put it back up and in for two.
What a great offensive putback to end the half. Wow.
Wow, what a nice job there, and just a great job by Oslin to position himself in a spot where he could easily get the rebound, and he knew how much time was left. He was very aware of the time left on the clock to make sure to barely even get two hands on the ball, and he just threw it right back up and got it to fall.
That was a great half-court set there to end the half. It got exactly what they wanted out of that possession.
Well, we're at halftime here at St. John's University in Collegeville, Minnesota, and the Mora Mustangs lead 28-21 over St. Cloud Cathedral. Before we hear a word from our fine sponsors, we'll also hear one from our sponsor for video here today, Wellia Health.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
and advanced facilities,
we help you live
in the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
Lakes Gas is a family-owned business for over 60 years and is the largest propane provider in the Midwest. Don't let their size fool you. At each location, they operate with a small-town local feel and with employees who live in the communities they serve. Lakes Gas makes it a priority to pay personal attention to each and every one of their customers, and as such, they're better positioned than anyone to deliver what you need. For your home, farm, or business, Lakes Gas is the right choice when it comes to your propane needs. Visit lakesgas.com for more information.
Experience pure performance and exhilarating power with the full line of Yamaha YZ 2-stroke bikes. Visit Larson Cycle today to explore what's new for 2022. The revised YZ125 makes for the perfect step-up machine, featuring an all-new engine, revised 6-speed transmission, new brakes and suspension settings, improved rider ergonomics with a new aggressive styling, and more. The YZ250 also delivers improved rider ergonomics, new front and rear brakes, updated suspension settings, and aggressive styling. For a truly race-inspired look, check out the YZ250 and YZ125 Monster Energy Yamaha Racing Editions. And for the next generation of riders, YZ65, YZ85, and the YZ85LW deliver big specs in a smaller package. Visit Larson Cycle, find your Yamaha YZ, and enter the victory zone today. Dress properly for your ride with a helmet, eye protection, riding jacket, or long sleeve shirt, long pants, gloves, and boots. Do not drink and ride. It is illegal and dangerous.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts, or comforters, no job is too big for the machines at Maytag Laundry. Your items will look brand new. Whatever you need clean, the machines at Maytag Laundry are up for the task. So when you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora.
Getting your vehicle repaired after an accident doesn't have to be stressful. Drop your vehicle at Hones Auto Body and they take care of the stress. From the estimate to easily working with your insurance, Hones will take care of minor dents, collision repair, glass replacement, and mechanical services. iCar and ASC certified technicians will get your vehicle fixed right. For a shop you can trust, for collisions or everyday repairs, bring your vehicle to Hones Auto Body and Glass Mechanical in Mora, or visit online at honesauto.com. That's HOHNS auto.com.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM at St. John's University. Again, video streaming live on KBEK.com, brought to you by Wellia Health. Wellia Health is a proud supporter of our local athletes and high schools. Thank you again to Wellia Health. Halftime here at St. John's University, the Mora Mustangs lead over the Cathedral Crusaders 28-21, and it was a fun first half.
Yeah, got both teams come out a little slow, missed a few shots, but then Mora was able to settle in first, got a little bit of a big lead there, and then Cathedral found their rhythm, was able to then cut into that lead, got it down to a 1-point deficit. Mora did a great job, took a timeout, came down, had a great half-court set, and scored, and was able to just push that lead out to 7 here at the half. The one thing that I really like about Mora in that first half is when you look at the scoring, very balanced.
Yeah.
Brady has 8, Sampson 6. You got 3 with 4, Oslin, Honstrom, and Smart, by my calculation. Again,
Yep.
I always say this is unofficial. So,
exactly.
But I just like the balanced scoring. Everybody's getting involved, and so you like to see that for the Mustangs.
Absolutely, and Cathedral, though, they got it down to a 1-point game there at one point in the second half, and that seemingly kind of sparked something in Mora. They realized, hey, look how close this is. Let's go and pull away a little bit.
Yep, so that, like I said, that timeout they took was very crucial at that point. 1-point lead, now it's a 7-point lead, so was able to go +6 there after that timeout for the Mustangs. The one thing that the Mustangs are going to have to do is really know where Pfeiffer is. Number 2, Thomas Pfeiffer, had the first half 11 points, really was the catalyst for the Crusaders in the first half.
Yeah, he really found a rhythm there late in that first half and got things going for the Crusaders. Got them within 1 there late, but we talked about it a little bit before the halftime period came. We talk about the how the defense for Mora kind of wears down the offense on the other side, and how Mora kind of had not necessarily easy, but was able to kind of walk through their first round playoff game, and Cathedral went into overtime in theirs. Does that come into play now more in this second half, with it being Mora has the advantage here?
It could, absolutely. You know, we talk about these things, then we realize that they're 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and they bounce back from anything. So, but something to keep in the fresh legs. It looks like Cathedral played about 7 guys that first half. Maybe it might shorten a little bit in the second half. But, yeah, the legs, who's got the fresher legs. And like we said, you know, Mora does a lot of offensive sets. They really run through lots of passing, a lot of chasing, lots of fouling, who's going where and what's happening. That wears on you mentally as well as physically. So something to watch for as well, to see if how they run their offense is going to play a role with Cathedral in the second half as well.
Absolutely, and the longer you're on offense for Mora, the more that you're just draining the energy from Cathedral, and we've seen it there in the first half. Mora didn't necessarily want to come down the court quickly and score as quickly as they definitely could have. I think they definitely had some chances there in that first half to go down the court and score as quickly as they wanted, probably have this maybe more like a 36-31 game, but instead they decided to slow things down on offense, and again, like you mentioned, just play on offense and really make Cathedral run around and chase the ball, so to speak. But there were a couple times that Mora got in trouble with that. The Cathedral did a good job of getting the ball taken away. They had 4 first-half steals, and 2 of them went to Thomas Pfeiffer.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job on that. They like to run that high ball screen. Mora does, that is. And he's doing a really good job of hedging it, jumping out on it, not allowing him to get around the corner. And he's really just beating him to the spot and doing a great job defensively. And he's been able to get some fast breaks going the other way for the Crusaders.
Absolutely, and we talked about how this game kind of got physical there, and then they started to call things a little bit more as the physicality picked up, it seemed like. But so far in this game, the fouls not too bad. 5 in the first half there for Cathedral, 4 in the first half for Mora. And again, a pretty clean game for both of these teams, and it should be a fun second half as we are just about set for that second half. But before we get there, let's take a 30-second break. Hear a word from our fine sponsors.
So you have found the one, and now you're looking for an engagement ring as unique and one of a kind as she is. For over 45 years, Chilson Jewelers in downtown Cambridge have been bringing couples closer together with our vast, beautifully designed bridal selection. Our custom design specialists will help you every step of the way, ensuring it will be the ring she has been dreaming about. Chilson Jewelers, your custom design specialists in downtown Cambridge.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Streaming live with video on KBEK.com thanks to Wellia Health. Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so that you can enjoy all the things you love best. Count on us for eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. Thanks again to Wellia Health for sponsoring this video stream here for the Mora Mustang boys basketball team throughout the playoffs. Cathedral will start with the ball to begin the second half, and Catzera gets the inbound there from Max Pfeiffer. He takes it towards the near side. Cathedral will go from right to left on your radio dial for offense. Mora will go left to right for offense. Max Pfeiffer in the far side corner will give it inside to Kinzer. That's been a good matchup between him and Hanstrom, and now out to Catzera. Catzera falling back, got the nice roll, and got it to fall in for 2.
He has such great body control on his shots. It's just fun to watch him when he drives to the basket.
It really is, and now Gage Brady, the freshman, gives it off to Fix, and Fix nearly had it poked out from behind by Schumann. Behind the back, almost got it to fall, but going to be rebounded here by Schumann. Wow.
That would have been something, huh?
Oh, quickly down the court goes Catzera. Nice job to wait for the defenders to jump and then come back down, and he puts that one up in for 2, and all of a sudden, this 7-point lead's down to 3.
Yeah, Catzera had a little bit of foul trouble in the first half. Had 2, had to sit for a while. So for the Crusaders, it's great to have him back out on the court.
James Oslin with it now, giving it off to Brady on the far side. He'll give it in the corner to Fix, now to Sampson. Sampson on the far side, back to Dallas Fix in the corner. Gives it off to Brady now. Brady to Oslin. Oslin tried to go inside to Hanstrom, and that maybe have been a bit of a tough one there. But I mean, give Kinzer, credit on that one.
Just a bad angle. Could have dribbled down a little bit to find a little bit different lane to pass that in to Hanstrom.
Fix with the rebound on the missed shot there from Cathedral. Brady will give it off now to Sampson on the far side. Ozes now looks for Oslin.
Hanstrom does a great job on the defense of just getting them to change their shot, and that's what he did there on that last time. And here's a nice little screen down low for him.
Inside for Hanstrom, and yeah, there were some hands around him.
Got what he wanted, low block. It was well established down there, just couldn't finish the shot on that one.
And now the shot from Schumann is blocked there by James Oslin, and we'll have a fight for the ball, and then Gage Brady winds up coming away with it. Steal for Brady. He'll give it across now to Sampson. Sampson finds a lane, instead gives it off to Hanstrom. Hanstrom trying to bag his way in. That is off the side of the rim, no good, and Schumann will bring it down for the Crusaders.
Forcing it just a little bit there. He could have passed it back out, maybe reestablished and got a better angle there to the basket.
And now Schumann trying to drive inside on Oslin. Instead, he'll back it back out to Pfeiffer. Now to Kutzera. Kutzera tries to go to Max Pfeiffer, and get a whistle here.
I think it's on the Mustangs.
It is. It's on Oslin, his first.
I think he was holding on the backside there, and
so his first, team's first of the second half. Jonas Smart will check in for Dallas Fix. 28-25. Mustangs still lead with 15-19 to go here in the game. Max Pfeiffer looks. They're going to have to get this out quickly. Nice job to get it out just in time to Kinzer. Kinzer came open at the last possible moment. Now to Max Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer has a lane, passes around Hanstrom, and Kinzer over the head, or the hand rather, of Hanstrom, and drops it in for two.
Tough shot. Nice, smooth release on that one. Had to go high to get it over Hanstrom.
And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point lead for Mora. And it's a 6-0 run currently for the Crusaders. And Mora, they're going to need to get something going here before the Crusaders feel like they've got everything.
They're just going to run their offense here and see if they can get a good shot.
Oh, and Sampson had his shot blocked by Kutzera, and Kutzera stares down Sampson a little bit.
Careful.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, you got to be careful with that because ref might not take too kindly, and he might call you for it.
I don't think they'd appreciate that very much.
Hanstrom trying to go inside. He pulls up. Shot is no good.
Ooh.
And we get a foul on the Mustangs there.
I didn't see that one. Apparently cleared out with his elbow, Hanstrom, but
I didn't see that one. I thought if anything, he was bumped on the way up, but referees do not agree. It's 1-point game, 14.5 minutes to go. Cathedral.
Looks like Kutzera got a little talk to there by the official about see it again, and we'll have a T next to your name.
And again, tensions will run high, but you always got to keep your emotions in check. And a travel here by Tommy Pfeiffer, and he disagrees.
Well, Oslin was following his guy across, and then his guy brought him right to the dribble and ran into the wall of Oslin and had to pick up his dribble, and he drug that back foot.
Gage Brady trying to get past Tommy Pfeiffer. Brady, another good ball handler here, and I can't wait to see him his junior, senior years. And he nearly has it stolen away where it looks like we should get a jump ball. We will, and that will stay with Mora as the possession arrow is pointing their way.
Little discombobulated here to start the second half. They're going to have to get control of themselves and they've been getting some decent looks, just have to finish here.
Yeah, they got to get something going and get a whistle here. It looks like it's going to go against Cathedral. This is on Kinzer. His second, and the team's first of the second half. I didn't even see Kinzer out there.
That was happened on the low block there. I think he was grabbing on Hanstrom as he was trying to make his move, but it was, I was looking at something else.
Hanstrom gets the inbound. He's triple team. That's going to be almost stolen away. Then they're going to get a foul on Cathedral.
But again, that's where you reestablish, kick it back out to that corner, could get an open three. If he comes up with high hands, then you kick it back inside, and you get then you don't have that triple team happening to you.
Max Pfeiffer and Kutzera check out for Zach Plant and Schaefer. Max Sampson will inbound to Hanstrom. They're trying to work Hanstrom here. They want him to get the basket or the ball underneath the basket, but so far, Cathedral just doing a great job of not allowing that to happen. And I would think here that Mora going to need to start thinking about taking some shots outside the perimeter maybe.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on that backside. They got everybody's in the lane, making sure that they're helping. Great help defense right now. So Mora's still in the rut here. Still have not scored in the second half. Coming on 5 minutes here, have gone by.
Schaefer with the steal for Cathedral. Now out to Schaefer, and for three is Schumann, and that is no good. A surprise there. Watching him on Thursday, man, he made everything from NBA range and beyond, and he misses there. Getting the rebound there were the Mustangs. Dominic Bolo will pull up from the free throw line, and looked like they were going to get something to go their way finally, but no. And Schumann gets the rebound for Cathedral.
Someone's going to have to take the lid off this side of the basket over here.
Something has got to go Mora's way sooner rather than later. Oh, nice block there by Hanstrom. He hung in the air what seemed like for an extra second.
I didn't think he was going to be able. I thought he jumped too soon, but I don't know. He was just he was still up there in the air for the Mustangs.
My goodness, what a block there by Hanstrom, and maybe that can be the spark that the Mustangs need here, as they are, again, you mentioned it, on 5.5 minutes now, cold in this second half.
Yeah, you're going to have to get, hopefully at this possession something gets for him here, and doing a lot of ball screening. They're getting down low, getting some looks, and
Jonas Smart's going to be fouled here. It will go against Cathedral. We'll see it's going to be on Schaefer, his first and the team's third of the second half.
Looks like what the Crusaders are doing is switching on all these screens, so they're setting up some nice seal situations for the Mustangs, and that's what they tried to do there for Smart.
Brady checks out of the game, and he kind of limped to the sideline there. Hopefully he's okay. This pass for Hanstrom stolen away by Kinzer. And I think for Mora, that's exactly the opposite of what you want or need to have happen, because, my goodness, Cathedral on a 6-0 run, and now currently both teams haven't hit a shot here as of late. Hanstrom will get the block on Plant. It'll go out of bounds, last touched by Hanstrom.
He's just really tough to shoot over, and if you do, it's got to go high, and you got to hang for a while. So he's doing a great job of being that basket defender that the Mustangs need.
Schumann going to drive inside, and he found a shot over Hanstrom's head. This rebound still up for grab. Plant is going to grab it.
So even that one, Hanstrom affected the shot.
Plant for three, no good. Hanstrom will come down with the rebound. And Sampson gets the pass. Schaefer nearly got a hand on it, but Sampson now up the court. We're stuck at 28-27. Mora still with the lead, 11:40 to go here in the second half.
Good football score here.
Yes.
Again, just be patient here. Run your offense. Run a little flex from time to time here. A couple different sets, trying to get some people open. And there's that backside lob, and nice
Hanstrom
finish.
For two, and a nice pass there. Nice job noticing that he just kind of sat right outside the paint there for just a moment. And the Mustangs did a good job of realizing that. Now Plant for three. That's off the front of the rim. Sampson going to grab the rebound here for the Mustangs. Quickly up the court. He's looking. He's going to go around the defender. Schumann up. No good. But he's fouled. And he gets to go to the line to shoot two.
I think it's going to be on Schumann there. It is.
That's his second foul of the second half and the team's fourth. Mora has 2 team fouls here to begin the second half. And again, Sampson at the line to shoot two. Sampson is good on the first. And I was going to say before that happened, it feels like the next team to score might just start to pull away.
Yeah, they're Crusaders have been having some great open looks from the three-point line, and I had a couple inside, just haven't been able to get them to fall. And maybe that is just what Mora needs. Play good defense, and then on this side of the court, it'll start to happen for you.
Sampson hits both, and it's 32-27. A 4-0 run now for Mora, and that was after a really cold start for Mora. They went 5.5 and maybe even 6 minutes without scoring, and now, a late foul call there on Mora. That's going to be on Dallas Fix, his first, team's third.
Getting a lot of stuff away from the ball, and they're letting them kind of play if they're dribbling in. A lot of hand checking, a lot of hands on the dribbler, but away from the ball, you can't grab, it looks like.
Yeah, and they're going to get a foul there on Oslin as Schumann got him to jump, and Oslin fell for it, and that'll be his second, team's fourth. And yeah, like you mentioned, I've noticed a lot of hands, especially on Hanstrom down there in the paint.
Yep.
And on Kinzer as well, and they're really letting him go at it, but If it's, oh, and then a foul there on Sampson.
The thing you hate to see is how it's been called the whole game, and now it starts to change a little bit. So you'd hate to see that because this is stuff that's been going on the whole game. Nothing has changed. What's changed is what they're calling.
Right. I was going to say Sampson earlier in the game would have got, that one would have been not called, but there it was, and now Cathedral with it for the Crusaders and gives it off to Max Pfeiffer, now out to Cathedral. Cathedral spins around but fixed. Great defense, and the shot there from Kinzer, oh, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Sampson, and that was a shot he got over Hanstrom.
Yeah, that's a Hanstrom effect, though. He
yes.
That long arm was up, and he had to shoot high. You know, the last time he did it, he was a little bit closer in and was able to get that to fall. This time he's a little bit further out, had to put a little bit more arc on it.
And that's just a tough angle, and James Oslin can't get it to fall. It rings around the rim, and it falls out, rebounded by Tommy Pfeiffer, and now Katzera puts it up and in for two.
Again, great hang time by him. He's just able to hang in the air, let the guy go by him, and then he's got a nice layup there to cut the lead to 3.
Gage Brady with a little stutter step, drives inside, finds a lane to the basket, lays it up and in for 2. 34-29, he says, I see your layup, Katzera, and I bring one of my own.
Now we're going up and down the court.
And yes, Schumann got Oslin to jump. Katzera for 3, no good. Sampson with the rebound for the Mustangs. Mora fans want a foul call there. They're not going to get it. Oslin to Hanstrom, now to Brady. Brady stands at the U of the SJU logo. Gives it off to Sampson.
9 minutes to go here in the second half, and with 5 points, they've been able to weather that storm here and got some cut back. Mustangs have got some baskets for themselves here, and it's about the same amount of lead they had at halftime. So weathered the storm.
Yes, absolutely, and try and build on your lead as much as you can. Don't push anything. And a rebound there by Kinzer on the shot, missed by Sampson, and it looks like we will get a timeout call by Cathedral. Cathedral will call the timeout there. It's 34-29, Mora with the lead. And it's going to be a minute timeout here by the Crusaders. And while they take a timeout, we'll take one as well. Hear word from our fine sponsors.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Hi, this is Joshua Purcell from your locally owned H&R Block. Come in, drop off, take a picture, or upload your documents. No matter how you file, we're here to help.
95.5 FM KBEK, streaming live video on KBEK.com thanks to Wellia Health. Live video streaming of Mora Boys Basketball brought to you by Wellia Health. Wellia Health wants to remind you that they are there to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine are available at all Wellia Health campuses. Thanks again to Wellia Health.
Coming out timeout, Cathedral's coming in here looking to get a nice half-court set here. Kind of settle them down like we talked about before, see what we can get. They've been getting some good looks, maybe looking for Kudzera, maybe looking to get Kinzer down low again as well.
They will inbound here to Tommy Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer will work it back up on their side of half court. Guarded by Sampson. He spins around, gives it back to Schumann. Schumann fakes a 3. Oslin this time does not fall for it. That pass was through a couple of legs, and Hanstrom's going to take it away, and now we get a foul here on Cathedral.
And that'll be Schumann's 3rd team foul. So they have a few with 2, and you get 3 in the second half. Then you start to worry about fouls.
3 for him, like you mentioned. 5th team foul. Brady will get the inbound from Jonas Smart.
A little bit of half-court or full-court pressure on the ball here just to start, see if they can get him to speed up a little bit.
Jonas Smart on that far side, now to Oslin, now to Brady. Brady looking to drive inside. Nice shot, nice hang time on that one. He got it just a little kiss off the glass.
Yeah, that was a tough shot, and he stopped right when he saw contact coming and was able to finish there.
And Schumann's shot is no good. He had a hand in his face, excuse me. That was Oslin. And Hanstrom gets the rebound for Mora. Now back up the other way are the Mustangs. It's Sampson off to Smart. Smart now to Brady. And Brady had 2 threes in that first half, and Now he has a total. Take a commercial break here.
Ariax LLC of Mora manufactures hydraulic controls for the bucket and crane truck industry. When you see people in a bucket way up in the air fixing power lines or trimming trees, they probably got up there with an Ariax control from Ariax LLC in Mora. Ariax has a current opening for a CNC machinist who can run CNC equipment as well as perform changeovers. For more information on jobs, please apply through ZipRecruiter or call them at 320-679-4535. Ariax proudly supports their local community and the Mora basketball teams.
Welcome into WCMP's production of high school basketball. And now let's head to the court with Game Day Gilman.
Hold on to your napkins, cheeseburger fans. DQ is taking taste buds for an all-out flavor ride with a new signature stacked burger menu featuring five mouth-wowing cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef, like the loaded A1 Steakhouse burger with 2 amazing premium sauces, and the zesty flamethrower burger with, oh hello, jalapeno bacon. So tell your taste buds to buckle up and try the new DQ signature stacked burger menu today. DQ, happy tastes good.
Dumpster rental for your cleaning projects is easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner clearing out your garage or a business owner with a cleaning project, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and can be rented for up to 2 weeks. Just give Quality Disposal a call and get a quote and set.
All right, we're back here at St. John's University here on KBEK Nice FM. We're having a little bit of technical issues here, so we're just going to go back to the radio broadcast. We got Mora up 40-32 with under 6 minutes to go in the game. Mora with the ball. Nice move there by Dallas Fix, but he can't get the basket to go, and we got a foul called on the floor. Looks like it's going to be on the Mustangs. Falls on 35, Hahnstrom. That'll be his third. It's a team's 6th foul here. 40-32, 5:52 left to go here in the game. Cathedral's going to take it out from underneath their basket here after the foul. Inbounded to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's going to bring it up. He's got Sampson on him. So he brings up the left-hand side of the court here. We got a high screen and roll going to take place. Pfeiffer still with the ball. He drives to the left wing now. Back over to Max Pfeiffer, excuse me. Got 2 Pfeiffers out there now.
We talked about that on the way here, that it's so hard when there's brothers or twins on the same team, because when you're trying to broadcast, it's you say the last name, and it's like, oh, well, there's 2 of them out there.
Well, which one is it?
Right.
I was doing the Ogilvy game the other night, and they had 2. It's like, okay, I'm just going to start calling them by their first names.
Schaefer with that last 2 there, and then the foul doesn't count. It will for Jonah Smart. Jonah Smart's shot is going to count. That'll make it 42-34.
His first personal foul, team 6. Smart will shoot 1 free throw for Mora.
So Smart gets it to fall. It's a 3-point play there for Jonah Smart.
34 now left to go is the score. 5:11 left here in the second half. Thomas Pfeiffer's got it up top here. Closely guarded by Sampson. Now he's going to take it to the lane all the way in. Hahnstrom. And he tries to throw it off him, but it goes right to Sampson. And now Sampson's going to dribble into the front court here on the left-hand side to Brady, back to Sampson. Sampson now at the top of the key. He's going to take a look around, get the offense set. He's looking for Hahnstrom to come across. High screen here by Hahnstrom. Get his dribble back after a little bit of congestion in there. Gets it over to Brady. Brady now on the left wing. Back up to Sampson. They're going to reset. Now over to Smart. Smart's looking on the right side. Back up to Brady. Brady's got the lane. He's going to stop in.
Had a hand on that one, and then the shot there from Dallas Fix got it to fall. Wow, didn't mean to cut you off there, but
no,
wow.
Tough angle shot that used the board. It was a nice shot there by Dallas Fix.
A good shot and nearly stolen away there by Cathedral. And that's going to go against Jonas Smart. His first and the team's 7th here.
So we're already in the bonus. 4:18 left. I shouldn't say already. 4:18 left to go in the second half. 45-34. Now we got Jordan Schumann to the line to shoot the bonus. And he makes good on the first. So he'll get one more. 45-35. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Schumann with the shot there. He's got 4 points now in the second half. And
makes the second. Make it a 9-point lead now for the Mustangs. Bringing it up the court, and for the Mustangs will be Sampson. He's going to come up the right-hand side. Closely guarded by Plant. They're going to try and double-team him, and they get him double-teamed. But they got a foul called on the Crusaders. It's going to be on Max Pfeiffer. It's going to be his second. Team 7, so the Mustangs will go to the line for the bonus. Max Sampson will shoot the first one. Looks like on a make here we got Kudzera checking in.
And good. Nice. Back up to a 10-point lead and 4:08 to go. You know, for the Mustangs, what is kind of their mindset right now with a 10-point lead with 4:08?
Well, the first thing is with the bonus now, make that first free throw, get that second one. But mainly, you want to try and stay out of double team areas. Make sure you protect the ball. No dumb fouls. Keep the clock running. The clock is your friend, not your enemy.
47-36 is the score. Mora with the lead, as we mentioned. 3:08 to go here in the game. Mora with a chance to advance to the section semifinals, and they would take on the winner of the game after this, Albany and Melrose. Melrose got the upset over Spectrum, 52-50. So they would face either Albany or Melrose, and if they were to face Albany, that would be the third time they have played Albany this year. And they beat Albany twice. They beat them in the regular season finale to grab the number 2 seed and the Granite Ridge Conference title. So that would be an interesting matchup there in the semifinals.
You know, coming through the Granite Ridge, just watching it from afar, it's such a tough basketball conference. Every night is just a battle, and for the Mustangs to only have one loss in the whole conference just says something about their depth and how they play, because it's a very, very difficult conference night in and night out to compete in.
It really is, and you've got a bunch of good teams there in that conference. And it was a three-team race right up until the end between Cathedral, Mora, and Albany for the Granite Ridge title. And Mora beat Cathedral to end their chance at it, and then they went over to Albany to battle for it in what was really the Granite Ridge Conference Championship game.
Yeah, and now we got 2 of them here again, so 2 of the 3 are on this side of the bracket, and Malacca played earlier today, so 4 of them advancing to the second round says something about the conference.
Absolutely. Schumann got Oslin to jump again, but no good on his shot, and getting the rebound there is Max Sampson. Sampson up
Double
the court,
team.
and gives it off to Brady. Now to Oslin. And that is knocked away, going to be stolen away there by Schumann.
Again, maybe not the best of plays to do there. You want to take some time off there. They're looking to follow you. Just make sure you – the only thing you should have is layups and free throws is all that the Mora Mustangs want.
Plant with the 2 makes it 38-47, a 9-point lead, under 3.5 to go.
Come meet all passes. Lobs are not good, what we just saw, but
yes. Brady on the far side for 3. No good off the glass. Plant with the rebound there for Cathedral.
Again, these are not the ones that you want to have if you're the Mustangs. Again, run some clock, get a good shot if you need to, but again, it's layups and free throws. It's what you're giving them a chance to get back into the game.
Oh, and then that ball goes through the hands of Kinzer right to Hanstrom for the steal.
Still a lot timeouts to use if you need them.
And now stolen back by Plant. Plant up the court. Oh, and they're going to get a carry on him. So Mora lucks out there. They catch a break on that one. With 2:42 to go, 47-38 is the score.
I've seen worse, not called, but.
Right. Wow, what a chance there for Cathedral.
Full court press here. They're going to try and trap in the corners any chance you can. So Mora, you want to keep it in the middle of the court.
And Sampson's going to be fouled as he took it up the court quickly. That'll be the 8th team foul on the Crusaders and the 3rd for Zach Plant. And Sampson at the line now to shoot a 1-and-1. 38, 2:34 to go here in this Section 6 AA quarterfinal game. Shot is up and good. Make it a 10-point lead again for Mora. And Sampson looking to convert both. That one is up and in as well. 49-38 is the lead here for Mora. 2:30 to go. Now on the far side for Cathedral for 3. It's in and out, and Hanstrom will get the rebound. Wow.
Halfway down.
That's a tough one there. And now taking up the court is Sampson, and he's fouled again, and I think we're going to get an extra one on Cathedral. He did a little extracurricular after that. He kind of hooked Sampson's arm there, and as Sampson was trying to go up the court.
I think the first one's going to be on Plant if there's a second one. There is not a second one.
Wow. His 4th for Plant.
This will be the last of the bonuses. 9th team foul, 2:12 to go. We got a timeout on the court called by the Cathedral Crusaders. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
So a 30-second timeout here for the Crusaders, and what a game it has been between these two teams. But Mora, as of late, has pulled away an 11-point lead, 49-38, looking to punch their ticket to the semifinal game. 2:12 to go. And 2 timeouts left for Cathedral, 3 for Mora. 9th team foul. 9 team fouls rather for Cathedral, 7 for Mora. Sampson is at the line.
And he makes the first. And he'll get one more here.
50-38.
Checking in for the Crusader, number 4, Max Pfeiffer. And number 4 for the Mustangs, Dallas Fix. 2:12 to go, 50-38 is our score here. And Max Sampson makes the second. He has been just lethal here in the second half. From the free throw line, he's got a 8 for 8, and almost, I would bet 3 of the 4 attempts were a front end of a 1-and-1.
Oh, this pass to Thomas Pfeiffer goes, it looked like off his hand, almost off his head, and then right to the Mustangs, Max Sampson, and now up the court go the Mustangs. And I think if you're the Mustangs right now, you're probably looking to just dribble out as much clock as you can.
See if you can get, I'm going to repeat it, layups and free throws.
And that, one of those passes that gets stolen away. Thomas Pfeiffer blocked by Hanstrom, but before that, it looks like we're going to get a foul on Max Sampson. He's just asking the ref kind of what he saw, and Sampson gets his 3rd, team's 8th. 51-38 is the score. 1:36 to go as the Crusaders are at the line. It's Tommy Pfeiffer.
Was outstanding in the first half, but has not scored here in the second half.
He hasn't, and he misses on that one. And like you mentioned, that was something that you said for the Mustangs that they would have to kind of watch out for was Tommy Pfeiffer, to make sure that they weren't giving him any good looks, and he gets that one to fall. So his first points since the first half, and makes it 51-39 with 1:35 to go.
Again, you're just going to try and break the press and then get it to Brady, and he tried to get it ahead, but it looks like it's a foul on Jordan Schumann. That'll be his
4th, I believe.
4th.
So 4 for him, and double bonus for the Mustangs as they're at the line to shoot 2 for Gage Brady. He has 12 points here in the game.
And he makes good on the first free throw.
So 52-39, and the Mustangs, after that slow start to the second half, have really come alive.
Found a rhythm, yeah. Was able to weather that early storm there by the Crusaders and never gave up the lead.
Yeah, that's very true. They were up by only one, and Kinzer with the shot there, no good. Rebounded by Thomas Pfeiffer for three, no good.
Good push off there by Kinzer.
Kinzer got the rebound, and three from Schumann, and there it is. Schumann hits a three. It's 53-42. And yeah, a cold start. That, yeah, like you mentioned, though, Mora never relinquished the lead. It was close. They were up by one, 28-27. But since then, they got into a little bit of a rhythm. They started to find some shots. They got some to fall, and then they got back on defense and really started to shut down the Crusaders' offense. And then that led to them getting back on offense and scoring some more points.
Yeah, I was able just to get a little bit of a cushion there in the lead, and then when you get those 7, 8, 9, now 11-point leads, it really makes the other team have to push and try and get. Do things maybe they don't want to do. So that's Mora put the pressure on them, and after the Crusaders put it on them. So
right,
a little back and forth there.
1:11 to go, 53-42. Apologize to anyone who was watching. Unfortunately, got told to shut it down. Don't worry, we'll figure that out before the next game here for Mora, assuming they win this one, but they're on their way. 1:10 left, and Cathedral gets the foul there on Jonas Smart. That's on Cathedral, his third. So 53-42, and again, if Mora moves on, we assure you that everything will be figured out for the next game, and we will have video back. Jonas Smart makes good on the first. Of course, want to thank you to Wellia Health for sponsoring what was part of the live video stream here. 1:10 left, and Jonas Smart makes both. 55-42. Wellia Health, if you're looking for a career in healthcare, Wellia Health is hiring, so join our team at www.welliahealth.org.
Shut up there by Max Pfeiffer, does not come up with it. And rebounded by Kinzer. Push back out. Looks like Max Sampson got the rebound and is pushed.
So Sampson will go to the line to shoot two now, and the third there on Max Pfeiffer. 55-42, under a minute to go. Shot is good. 56-42.
The Mustangs, they just put so much defensive pressure on you that it makes it very difficult to get into your half-court sets, and Honstrom does a great job he's just the basket protector. He does a great job of just making the shot that you want to shoot. It's not available when he's underneath there.
You've heard of Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, what about Guardian of the Basket there for Honstrom? And the Crusaders are just jacking it up from well outside, trying to get something to fall, but
should we call him Groot Honstrom from now on?
There we go.
If we're going to go Guardian.
37 seconds to go, 57-42. Sampson again fouled, and that was on...
That was on Thomas Pfeiffer.
Oh, Tommy Pfeiffer. He has had a clean game here. Only one foul, and that was his first.
And
it's up and good.
The one guy that they do not want on the line is Max Sampson. He is 10 for 10 from the line, or 11 for 11 right now from the line in the second half.
Wow. Yeah, Sampson proving to be a huge part here to the end of this game, providing some of the daggers, so to speak, to end this game. Mora on their way to the semifinal game, and we'll face the winner of the next game after us between Melrose and Albany. And that one is good as well. 59-42, and we'll get the backups in. And part of those backups will be seniors Seth Hatch, and then number 3, Michael Mann, as well as 21, Maddox Bulmer. And number 11, Jansen Sims, all out there for the Mustangs. This one up by Thomas Pfeiffer, no good, and getting the rebound is Schaefer out to Plant. Plant for three, no good, and Maddox Balmer grabs the rebound. He'll give it off to Dominic Bolo.
20 seconds to go here. They're just going to walk it up. No fouls.
And that should be it. He's going into the far side, and
10 seconds.
That will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Crusaders just going to wait this dribble out. 5 seconds to go, and the Mora Mustangs have not yet, and now officially punched their ticket to the semifinal game next Tuesday, right back here at St. John's University. So the Mora Mustangs 59, St. Cloud Cathedral 42. And the Mora Mustangs are on to the Section 6AA semifinal game against the winner of this next game between Albany and Melrose. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll recap this game, let you know the stat leaders and what's coming up for Mora next Tuesday. You're listening to boys basketball here on KBEK.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique, specially trained approach to orthodontic treatment with Invisalign and braces. They love getting to know their patients personally and take the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best treatment possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see if Embrace Orthodontics is right for you. More online at embracemn.com.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
When you're ready to get engaged, make sure to shop Chilson Jewelers in downtown Cambridge for a wide variety of both natural and lab-grown diamonds. Why a lab-grown diamond? Lab-grown diamonds are eco-friendly and have all the same characteristics as natural diamonds. Plus, you could save up to 50% by choosing a lab-grown diamond for your center stone. When you're ready to take the next step in your relationship, find the perfect natural or lab-grown diamond at Chilson Jewelers, your custom design specialist in downtown Cambridge.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They'll also do grading, build site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. So whether you're building, demolishing, landscaping, or have a muddy driveway, call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth.
Insurance can help you protect your future and your loved ones, and Thrive-It is committed to finding solutions that align with your life. But your needs may change over time. That's why it's a good idea to check your insurance coverage annually. Give Melissa Weinridge a call at 320-679-8365 to schedule your checkup. If requested, a licensed insurance agent producer may contact you in financial solutions, including insurance may be solicited.
Thrive-It is the marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. Insurance products issued by Thrivent. Not available in all states. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent. Thrivent.com/disclosures.
Hello from all of us at Knox Professional Cleaning Services. This is Lyndon
and Alana.
We are here to support you through life's journey and help with all of your cleaning needs. We encourage you to get to know us and the services that we provide. Find us on all social media platforms or visit knoxproclean.com. Please join our Facebook group KPCS Community Connection, where we help more business thrive. This is just one of the ways we help everyone to live their best life, living in peace, prosperity, and youth.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM. Again, want to apologize to everyone who was watching this broadcast. We will assure you that we'll get that figured out and get it back up for next Tuesday's semifinal matchup again against the winner of this game here between Albany and Melrose. Thanks to Wellia Health for providing that live video stream, though, and sponsoring it. If you're struggling to keep up the spark in your life, Wellia Health has a team of mental health experts able to help you, often with same-day appointment availability. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule an appointment. Wellia Health is also a proud supporter of their local athletes and high schools, and they are also there to keep you feeling your best so that you can enjoy all things you love best. Count on them for eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. Again, thank you so much to Wellia Health. We wouldn't be able to come out here and bring you any of the action from this game if it wasn't for Wellia Health, along with some of our other sponsors. But before we get to those, let's talk about this game here, Joe. This was a fun one to be a part of. The first half, off to a little bit of a slow start for both teams. Then things got going, and Mora led at half, 28-21, and then they got cold there to begin the second half. They still led with 5 minutes taken off the clock in the second half, but it was a 1-point lead.
Yeah, they weren't able to really get anything going there early. Had some looks, just couldn't finish them. You know, the score ended up being 59-42. So what I was looking at when I was looking at my stats here at the end is that 17-point win for the Mustangs. In the second half, the Mustangs went 17 for 17 from the free throw line. So if you don't think free throws matter, it mattered in this one.
Yes, there's your evidence that it does matter. And Max Sampson, I think you had him 11 for 11 on the year. Maybe it was 12 for 12.
Yeah, he did finish with 12 for 12, yep. So he finished with 22 points, and 12 of them coming from the free throw line. So just a great job of, I think about the small details. So making free throws, you don't think it's that big of a deal, or we don't need to spend time on it, but they matter, and they mattered in this game. That was the difference in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, the Mora, they finally found some offense there about 6 minutes into the second half, and their defense really started to step up and hold Cathedral down. But again, it was really the fact that Mora was able to draw some fouls from the Cathedral Crusaders and get to the line. And like you mentioned, the free throws are huge, especially in a game like this where it's so close. 6 minutes into a half, that really made all the difference.
Yep, and only 7 field goals in this. 7 2-point field goals in the second half is what I had for Mora. So they had to get their offense from somewhere, and they got it from the free throw line. But they just did a good job. They didn't panic. They didn't worry when it got to 1 point lead. Took a timeout, regrouped, kind of did what they needed to do, and they knew that they were going to rely on their defense to make this happen, and that's exactly what they did today. 42 points to a high school team. That's a lockdown defense, and you can talk a lot of that with Garrett Honstrom.
Mm-hmm.
He just does a lot by the basket, so you want to get that inside game going, but when he's there altering your shot and not just blocking it, but making you shoot higher, over, under, whatever the case may be, that does something to your shot, and that's not what you're used to shooting. So he did a great job of just protecting that basket and getting the Crusaders to do stuff that they didn't want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he was a big key in this game, not just in the second half, because I had him for 4 blocks. I know that's not right, but that's just what I had written down. He had plenty more in the game. Not sure of the official number. Of course, our stats unofficial. Just want to make sure we do the best we can while we're following the action. But, yeah, unofficially, he had over 4 blocks for sure. And, yeah, you mentioned he was a huge part to this Mora defense. And, yeah, when you got a guy who is so big in the second half, he's blocking shots, making guys shoot over you. That does something to an offense, and it can really make you change almost your approach to the offensive side.
Correct, yes, and that's what they had to do. They had to go away from the inside. I'm guessing that Kellen Kinzer plays a big role in their offense, and he just was not able to get a lot going. Finished with 6 points, 2 field goals, but and that's because of the Mora defense. And not only that, we're giving a lot of credit to Honstrom, but they do a lot of great team defense. So when you drive, there are always hands and bodies in your way. If you get around that corner, there's great help side defense that Mora provides. And, offenses don't always travel, but defenses do. So Mora, they're able to continue to do what they do. They're going to be in good shape come Tuesday night.
Yeah, and we talked about how physical it got there in the first half. Then it started to get less physical as the referees started to call it a little bit more. They started to blow their whistles on a couple more things. Then in the second half, it really started to get a little bit more physical again because we saw a lot of hands on the ball getting around. And we thought, man, they were kind of calling that more in the first half, but in the second half they really let them play unless it was off the ball. Then they were really calling things more off the ball than they were on the ball. But again, both teams had to play through it. As a team, you've got to just play sometimes around the referees of what they're calling, and you've got to adjust your game plan. And I think Mora did a little bit better of kind of catching on to that and then finally finding a rhythm on offense when they were able to kind of play around the calls that the referees were getting.
Right, and we always talked about that when we were getting ready for games. You know, we don't know how the refs are going to call. They're going to call it tight or going to call it loose, but you have to adjust to them. So how are they going to call it? That's how you're going to have to play the game. Because if you think they're not going to stop doing what they're doing because you're doing it, you're going to have a long night sitting next to the coaches on the bench.
Right, and foul trouble there in the second half. I don't remember the exact numbers, but both teams got towards the double bonus. I know Mora was in the double bonus. I think
Correct.
Mora finished with 8 or 9 here in the second half. So it was a cleaner first half. We had 4 first-half fouls for Mora, but 5 in the first half for Cathedral. But when a game gets down and a team gets down like Cathedral did, sometimes the fouls start to go their way a little bit more.
And again, you're down. You want to stop the clock. You need to get the ball back, and the best way to do that is to foul, and hopefully they can miss their free throws. And Mora did not miss their free throws in the second half.
No, they did not. And Mora, like you mentioned, I think 17 for 17 from the line, and that's a 17-point difference right here in the game, as you mentioned again. But Mora will advance to the semifinals next Tuesday night, right back here at St. John's University, and they'll take on the winner of this game happening right in about 13 minutes between Albany and Melrose. Melrose got the victory over Spectrum in the first round. So looking at these two teams playing, they have faced Albany already twice during the season. They beat them twice, and if they were to face Albany in the semifinals next Tuesday, I mean, what is the thought process if you're Mora? Obviously, you can't relax, but I got to assume that it is a little bit kind of relax just a little bit because you know the opponent you're going to face.
Correct. So, like we said, you know what they've done. You've been successful. They're going to probably try and come out and do something different to try and get that W. So if it is Albany, I never count out Melrose, the Flying Dutchman. They're always a very great basketball team, and they upset the 6th seed. So you never know what's going to happen in these games. Albany usually is a very sound basketball team, toot the horn. They got a Rush City grad in that one running it, Coach Schlegel. So they do a great job with what they do in Albany. But again, they're going to try and do something to get the win because they haven't done it yet. So they might change something around. So for more, it's going to be all right. How do we do this, and how are we going to counteract what they're doing? The other thing about that's going to be important on Tuesday is both teams are going to have now a game on this court, and that's going to be huge because, the sight lines change. There's way more room behind the backboard than you're used to in a high school gym, so that'll give a little bit of change. So both teams have now played on the court, had an opportunity to feel what it's like. So the nerves should be a little bit down in that respect about being in a new environment, new situation. You know your locker room, you know where you're getting dropped off, all those things that we as coaches worry about. The kids probably just worried about, hey, where are we stopping after the game? I'm hungry.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so that game will be here next Tuesday at St. John's University. That'll start at 7:30. In the other semifinal game, it will be Annandale, the number 1 seed, taking on Osakis. Malacca fell to Annandale in the first game here, 61-49. Osakis beat Sauk Center. I think it was 59-56, that final. And our final here, Mora defeats St. Cloud Cathedral 59-42. They'll await the winner of this game happening right in about 10 minutes. So Mora will advance to the semifinals, and again, they'll be back here at St. John's University. And before we go, I want to again give a huge shout out to Wellia Health for sponsoring that video broadcast that we had going on. Again, we'll get that figured out. Don't worry, everybody, will be back with it. But live video streaming was brought to you by Wellia Health. Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at all Wellia Health campuses. And if you're looking for a career in healthcare, Wellia Health is hiring. Search Join Our Team at www.welliahealth.org. And if you're struggling to keep the spark up in your life, Wellia Health has a team of mental health experts able to help you, often with same-day appointment availability. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule. They are also a proud supporter of their local athletes and high schools. They are also here to keep you feeling your best so that you can enjoy all the things you love best. Count on them for eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much, much more. The final here at St. John's University, Mora 59, St. Cloud Cathedral 42. Joe, I want to thank you for joining me. It definitely makes the broadcast a little less dull when you have two people, and I know some people are probably sick of hearing the same voice over and over again, so thanks so much for taking the road trip out here and joining me for this broadcast.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a great environment out here. Thanks for having me, Ethan. It's always fun to watch some high-quality high school basketball, and that's what we had today, so thanks for having me out here.
Absolutely. The final once more, Mora Mustangs 59, St. Cloud Cathedral 42. Mora is on to the semifinal next Tuesday right back here at St. John's University. Remember to be kind to everyone because you never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could make their day. For Nice 95.5, that's Joe Lattimore. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great night, rest of your night, and a fantastic weekend.
Don't you know it would hurt her to find you here with me?